I think one thing people are wondering is, if you were in the debate, how would you handle some of these detailed policy questions? Like you had the Aleppo incident, and Hillary Clinton has, like you guys had in your Facebook briefing, piles and piles of
So I
briefs.
would tell people that in my heart, I want to stop with these military interventions. In my heart, I don't want to send our men and servicewomen to lose their lives, and I don't want them to be responsible for what ultimately are thousands of innocent people being killed in these countries. So Hillary Clinton dots the I's and crosses the T's on all of the names and everything associated with this. But as a result of that, we have the foreign policy that we have right now that I have to tell you, I think is horrible. Horrible! And that's how I would answer it tonight. I would be mad. I would be angry. I would be angry that people would be calling me out on the names, or geographic locations, names of foreign leaders, when the underlying policy has thousands of people dying. And that is unacceptable.
So is this the Gary Johnson that we would have seen in the debate?
This is the Gary Johnson that you would have seen in the debates. It angers me to no end.
And why do you think that you've had so much support? I mean, there's more support to include.
Because what I'm saying, I think, echoes what most people think. That what we do is ridiculous. What we do is abhorrent.
I mean, there's more support for you guys to be included in the debate than there are people who would vote for you. Why do you think that there's so much?
Because that has to do everything with the fact that that both of them are vilified. Both of them are unpopular. 60% of Americans view them negatively.
I think it's pretty clear that we don't have a qualitative problem with the ticket. We have only a quantitative problem, which is getting known by 50% of the electorate instead of 30%. And if we go to 50% recognition, we'll go to 25% ballot preference, because Gary doesn't have the negatives that the two major party candidates seem to have.
So what do you
So
do
it's pretty
now?
straightforward.
Now you guys aren't going to be in this debate. You may not be in the VP debate. So what do you guys do between now and the third debate to?
Well, you know, we tell our story. It's a matter of going around and trying to persuade the national media, among others, as well as the people that we see every day, that we offer an alternative to the two establishment parties, and that we're fiscally responsible, and that we're socially inclusive, both of which things we proved through our 2 terms, each of us, in office. So the difference between us and Brand A and Brand B is that we've been there and done that, and nobody can argue that we didn't change our states. And we were Republican governors in Democratic states, so by definition, we had to work across the aisle to get our programs enacted, and we did.